Hello YouTube, Brother Everyone here again. I hope you guys have a good Easter holidays. So this time I'm going to show you this HP thinclient. The model is the T510, and according to Parky Towers website, it comes in various models also, with some minor difference internally, heatsinks and very few parts. So here we have the thinclients were built so if you don't need a normal PC, you can use this and access your personal data, your login through a server. So you don't need a very powerful computer to use it. So let's power it up. Forgot to power the monitor. I'm going to show you right away the specs. I'm using Windows Embedded POS Ready 2009 because it's very lightweight. And one of the downsides of this one I'm going to show you now, which is the, the hard drive. Let's see the specs first. It's a bit slow because of that it uses 1 gigabyte DOM, this core module. As you can see, from the 997 focus, it only has 35.4 megabytes free. So yeah, I need to find a better or a SATA. Here are the specs of this. It's a V-Eden X2 U3200, codename CNC, socket nano BGA2, maximum TDP is 9 watts. This runs at 1 gigahertz, both cores. There's instruction sets up to SSE 4.1. There's a CPU at max power. Yes, 2 times 2 megabytes per each core, 1 megabyte per core, 2 core 2 threads. Yeah, the rest of the cache. Here's the mainboard, HP. It uses the VX 900 series. It's all in one. It's only one chipset. I think it has the latest BIOS. Here's the memory. It's a single 2 gigabytes DDR3 running at 1166 megahertz. Here's the graphics via Chrome 9 HD AGP. In terms of benchmarks, with the CPU Z, as you can see, 26. Apparently they share the same result, single core and multi-core. They share the same results. In software, I don't have enough to show you because of the limitations of this core module being only 1 gigabyte. So now let me show you the thinclient itself. Here's the front. On the top part there is it's a vent. This is completely passive, no fan. There we have the HP logo, power button and power LED. Below is a tiny LED for the hard drive activity. microphone in, headphones out, two USB 2.0s. On its back, we have 1 gigabit Ethernet, two USB 2.0s, now occupied by the USB mouse and keyboard. We have a PS2 for keyboard and mouse, one DVI-D, and one DVI-I. No, that is occupied. Serial and parallel port. And below there's a power jack. And here we have one of the antennas for wireless, which is covered, and another one over there. And there you have the Kensington lock. Let me just shut down the computer. I'm going to try to make a tear down. It's very easy to disassemble a computer like this. You have one screw up here. Then you push this cover towards you and pull it up, just like that. As you can see, there is two additional 2.0 ports for external, for backups or having another operating system, whichever you want to use it. Now it's inside, and this one has the base, the original base. Now you pull this to the left, lift up, and you have the access to the main chassis. You unscrew these 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and a 4th here. This one also has the option to be mounted on the beza, mountings. You have this one is blocked, but it has on this side, and it also has on this side to be mounted back on a monitor. I'm going to a flat screwdriver to lift this up because of the thermal pads. The thermal pads, heat pipe, are connected on the part. There is one, there's another, and you can see it has an heat pipe. I think it's for the chipset and the CPU. So here's the inside. There's a VIA chipset. There's a SATA connector. You need a 90 degrees or those rigid 90 degrees adapters, or one of the flexible ones. But you need something that doesn't short. In some cases I see that people, I think, using SSDs SATA free, which will corrupt or do something that Ethernet will stop working. So using a SATA 2 SSD or even a standard hard drive, it could, I think it will be enough to use on this system. The north bridge is around here, and the CPU is here, very tiny. Here's the RAM, the 2 gigabytes. Here's the Discord module made by Apser with 1 gigabyte. And there are also some traces to apply some SATA controller. This one uses the IDE 44 pins laptop style to make it small as possible. It's very tiny. It's smooth. This one is more usable than the other one that I made a few years ago. The Wise thinclient. I can install another operating system and still has drivers to make it use. So here's a quick tour and show of this HP thinclient T510. See you guys later. Please subscribe, give a like, and see you in the next video.